What's up, lads and ladettes? How you guys doing today? I hope you guys are doing fantastically well. So, I don't usually do these videos of like gaming news and shit, but this I couldn't really pass up to kind of talk to you guys about, because I know a lot of you guys like RuneScape, and I know a lot of you guys, or at least some of you guys, also like survival games, and this is all of it in one. So this article is from Polygon, and a link to the actual thing will be down in the description. But anyway, let's get into it. RuneScape Dragon Wilds is a new survival game set in the world of the old school MMO. Hi, this is midway through the video. Because I looked at the date and I thought maybe this is a April Fool's thing, but no, I went on to the actual RuneScape thing, and they announced it 31st of March. So I'm hoping this isn't actually an April Fool's. They've got a teaser trailer which I watched. Very nice, very cool. I'm looking forward to it. They're gonna have a live stream on the 15th of April, so cool. And if this all turns out to be just an April Fool's, I'll be very sad, but I think it's all legit. Okay. Back to the video. That's what piqued my interest. Open world building, crafting, and magic on an all new continent. So we're not going to be, where we are in RuneScape. It's going to be a completely different continent, which, I like that. And I hope, let me see if I can blow this up a little bit more. There we go. Jagex, the developer of the long-lived, massively multiplayer game RuneScape, has announced a new spin-off, RuneScape Dragon Wilds, an open-world survival and crafting game in the style of Valheim, Ark, and Minecraft. You guys know I'm a big fan of Valheim, so this is just, this sounds really good already. RuneScape Dragon Wilds will launch into early access on Steam in spring 2025. I'm not sure if that's spring for me, which would be latter part of the year, or spring for Americans, or spring in the UK. I'm not entirely sure. I'm assuming it's UK, since the writer is from the UK, so I'm assuming it's the UK. It's set in the traditional, I think it's traditional. Set in the traditional fantasy world of the Cult 2001 MMO, but developed in Unreal 5 so it looks like a modern video game. Jagex describes it as an adventure that blends high fantasy with light RPG elements and iconic RuneScape lore. That's good, because RuneScape has a lot of lore in it. Lots of lore, lots of story. Dragon Wilds is playable solo or with up to 3 friends, and involves all the survival gameplay you would expect: chopping down trees, building houses, unlocking new skills, and crafting recipes, fighting goblins. There's a focus on magic as players harness a power called anima to facilitate their survival. Nice. And we got some snapshots here. We'll take a good look at these snapshots afterwards, after we finish the article. Okay, it looks like that's going to be the end of the article. All the action takes place... Excuse me. All the action takes place on Ashenfall, a forgotten continent in the world of Gelenor that's never been explored before, so that's cool. Dragons have awoken there, and the ultimate goal of the game is to slay their queen. So it's going to be a dragon slaying game. RuneScape is one of the most unlikely success stories in gaming. Really? I mean, I've seen the RuneScape documentary sort of thing, but I wouldn't say that it's the most unlikely success story. But, it's close enough, I guess. Coded in the basic programming language Java by brothers Andrew Growler and Paul Growler. Andrew Goer and Paul Goer. A couple of growlers. It started live as a browser game and didn't get its own client until 2016, but it has persisted for nearly a quarter century. Fucking hell. Powered by a nostalgic fan base, the majority of whom can choose to play an older version of the game called Old School RuneScape, you damn fucking straight, over its latest iteration. Andrew Goer recently launched his own spiritual successor, a retro cozy MMO called Brighter Shores, which I'm yet to play. I've got it downloaded, haven't played it yet, so if you guys want to see me play that, let me know in the description. Let's have a look at some of these pictures though, yeah? Okay, so I'm going to just get rid of my face, because we don't want to see that. Alright, so we got very sort of classic outfits of RuneScape and looking like very classic kind of style of RuneScape, but it's going to be in, you know, more modern gen. I'm assuming these are all taken from in-game, potentially, or these are the models that they're going to be using. Dragon looks fucking sick. That's awesome. Looks like we're going to have, you know, maybe some, you know, structures that might be, this could be like just landmarks, or it could be like a place to explore. I'm hoping there's going to be dungeons. Yeah, we got some apothecary stuff happening. Very classic looking tincture bottles, so that's alright. Magic. As long as the magic has that explosive punch, because like, I'm just gonna... Look, man, between you and me, whenever magic is involved, I really like that. I like that explosive punch. Right, I've been playing Path of Exile 2, and the only thing that's really, like, getting me, like, not so excited about it is the fact that the magic feels like it has no impact. No impact whatsoever. At least in the early magics, but it's the early magics that's really supposed to capture you when it comes to magic stuff. So, I don't know. But, let's look at some more. Got a pretty epic shot of a dragon here. I'm guessing, because we've only seen one dragon, so I'm guessing this is the model for... if they're gonna go with the idea of similar to Valheim, and they're probably gonna have different biomes. So this is probably gonna be like a very green, almost like a meadows biome. We got some ruins over here, maybe like a cathedral. We've got, so there was obviously remnants of a civilization. So the actual landmass itself had people on it, and it's got goblins on it, so maybe this is an ancient goblin civilization. Who knows, maybe it's a dragon civilization. And okay, this looks pretty sick. So it looks like this guy here has like a bone axe or a stone axe. Looks more like a bone than a stone, because you got some bone armor here, like a, you know, or like a bone scale sort of armor. You got the goblin here, classic kind of looking goblin. Looks really good though. This would be mad. And here's a little bit of the crafting and construction mechanics. So yeah, it's going to be very much going to be. So yeah, more looks very sort of English, European sort of thing. We've got. I struggle to remember exactly what this styling of wall is, but it's almost like mud wall, but not really a mud wall. It's got like chinking, and then it's got like a clay over the top. But you also got some crafting shit over here. So overall, this looks pretty cool. And then of course we got more ruins. Looks like we got a castle up here. That looks pretty sick. And they did say that you'll be able to adventure with up to 4 friends, so it's going to be, you know, it's not going to be a large thing like you would with Valheim, where you can have, I think in Valheim you can have like more than that, and I know in 7 Days to Die you can have multiple like a lot. So it looks like these are going to be very small, like, small servers, small connecting sort of stuff. So this might be something interesting. Maybe Lawspade might be interested in playing this one with me. Shout out to Lawspade. Let's see if we can get him involved with something like this. That'll be pretty sick. And just wood chopping. I don't know why they ended it on the wood chopping, but fair enough. It would be pretty interesting if you are actually cutting it into sections and all that sort of stuff. But I think this is just sort of obviously like concept sort of stuff. But I really do like the artwork. It still has that RuneScape feel. Like this feels very RuneScapey to me. It still has that RuneScape feel, especially like you look at this and this. It has that RuneScape feel, but it's got yeah, man, I'm excited. This is gonna be sick. This will definitely be one that I'll be playing, and I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be it's gonna be dope. So I'm gonna be leaving it there, guys. I just saw this, and I'm like, I really want to just put it out there. So yeah, let me know. What do you guys think? You guys gonna play it when it comes out? Is it up your alley? If you're a fan of RuneScape, do you like, the direction that it might be going with the franchise? Let me know in the comment section below. Make sure you hit like, subscribe, all that good shit, and I'll see you all in the next one. Oh, and if you like me doing these new sorts of videos, let me know and I'll continue to do them, because I'm always keeping an eye out for new stuff when it comes to video games. So just, if you want that, let me know. If not, let me know. Alright, see you guys.